What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. I'm KG. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free to show love. First card I want to talk about is Firewall Guardian. The main reason I want to talk about this card is simply because it's going up in price. With that new Firewall Defensor card, everything that it summons out from the deck is just going up in price. So if you guys didn't get your hands on this card, like I said, I think you kind of missed the boat. Obviously, if you want to play those new Firewall cards, you low-key need this card as part of that little engine. So you may have to get into these if you want to play those cards and you didn't have them, but to me, this is insane. Like, I would definitely check Amazon, check eBay before spending these crazy ass prices here on TCG. But we're not going to spend much time on it. We'll just move on. Moving forward, World Legacy Succession. This card is less than 50 listings for the first edition Flood. Flood copies. I believe this is where Ghostbell comes from, if I'm not mistaken. Ghostbell comes from Flood, I believe. But neither here nor there. Obviously, that doesn't really matter. I'm just old as hell. But as you guys can see, this card goes up significantly. You can get into it now for like $4. As you can see there, it goes up to like 11, 12 bucks by the end of the page. Secret Rare follows the same suit. It only goes up to around 9 or 10 bucks by the end of the page, but it starts out at around $4. You can get it for like 4 bucks even after shipping on some of these. 5 bucks more commonly, and then bottom of the page $9. So this is a card that is low in listings. I would say get it if you don't have it. This card also allows you to summon Lib. So if you summon back something from the grave and this card goes to your grave, you can now summon Lib, and Lib is a broken link too. So Black Garden, this is a good card. Obviously this card helps with a lot of different combos. Any multiple of 800 attack, and this can just summon them back. So decent extender as well. Not a bad card at all. If you know what you're doing with the card, it's definitely not a bad card. As you can see, it goes up significantly. These are the secret rares, the ones that I recommend you get. We always want to get the shiny ones, bro, but if you guys don't want to get the shiny ones, a good pack to get into would be these Astro packs, because they're low in listings and then they go up significantly. You can get right here $49 each, 3 copies, so that's not bad. 64 cents each, 3 copies. It's not bad at all. So like I said, if you want the card, you can definitely get it for an attainable price, but it goes up very significantly by the end of the page at like 5 bucks. So and like I said, there's only 43 listings of the card. So I would say if you don't have a copy of Black Garden, you probably want to get into a copy of Black Garden. Even these super rares go up quick. So like I said, this is not even a bad buy, honestly, if you were to get these. As you can see here, so there's some mod plays, 3-4 bucks, a light play for 4 bucks. That's really just not bad, guys. Another light play for 4 bucks. This is just not bad. And as you guys can see with it going up in price, I don't have to keep saying it's not bad. You can see that it's not bad. So we'll just go ahead and move forward, man. You guys get what I'm putting down with that one. So next card I want to talk about is Force Strix. All copies of this card getting low in listings. I would say get a copy of it if you don't have it. I wouldn't touch these reprints personally. I'd go for the original secret rares personally, like I talked about multiple times already in this one video. Secret rares are the way to go if you can get them. But these super rares are not a bad choice at all. I actually have a couple copy of these. Got them for $1 each. As you can see, they're like 4 bucks. Goes up to 5. Right now we're at around 5, 6. Keeps going up. Around 7, 8 bucks by the end of the page. So it was like 7 bucks. So what is this? 4 plus 4. Yeah, around 8 bucks, 7 bucks. So like I said, if you guys don't have a copy of Force Strix, I would say that you guys want to get a copy of this in your collection, at least 2, because there's a combo where you need to make 2 of them, like the Winged Beast combo with the Link 2 Winged Beast guy, whatever. But yeah, like you guys can see here, it starts at $8 for the secret rares, goes up quickly and doesn't stop. These are from Ring Raiders, so these cards only come first edition, so you don't have to filter anything out. But like I said, you guys heard what I said on that. I would just go ahead and get those while you can. Now, moving forward here, I do want to talk about the oppressed people. I want to talk about myself right now. If you guys are checking this out, it's only $1 to get into it, maybe $2 for a light play, $2.50. Card goes up significantly, 3, 5, halfway down the page, 5 bucks. So this card doesn't have many printings at all. I think it has 2 printings. There are other copies of or other types of cards similar to this, like the People Running About and the United Resistance. They're all crazy ass types like Pyros and Thunders and Aquas and all that shit. But cards are really cool. I think they're really cool cards. They come from Dark Revelation. They go up very quickly as well. So I would say get a copy of this if you don't have it. Legitimately, these cards are very rare and they're really cool. But moving forward here, Cyber Rev System. This is a card that has gone down in price. This is a great time to get into a card like this one. If you guys were anything like me, when you guys are building your, you guys probably don't even play Cyber Dragons. I don't even play Cyber Dragons, but I have the whole deck core, when I was picking up that core, this card was one of the most expensive cards in the core. It was like $10, and I bought it. I was an idiot, and I bought it. I just wanted to complete my core. But as you guys can see here, the card goes up significantly from around $3 to $4, goes up to 10, 15 by the end of the page. So, I would say pull the trigger on this. Like, this is low. This is $4. Galaxy Buster 2, good sellers. So, like, I would just say pull the trigger while you guys can for that price. Not a bad idea at all. Now, moving forward here, like I said, we don't spend too much time on any one card. I'm just going to talk to you guys about how I feel about it competitively and from a seller's perspective, and then move forward. Now, Dark Sanctuary, this is a card I would say pick up if you don't have it. The Ultra Rare specifically. All these copies are getting low in quantities, in my opinion, below 100, and they're like commons and shit. So, these cards are getting low in quantities. Now, like I said, for this Ultra Rare, $4 where you're going to get in at, you'll start around $4. You can see that it goes up here. There's the one for $8. Like I said, it goes up significantly. And then the main thing that you want to focus on is that there's only 31 listings. Obviously, there's an Italian wall here, but besides that Italian wall, there are no walls. So, I would say if you don't have this card, when I say walls, I mean like the amount of quantities. Everyone only has one. This is a wall because it's over 10 quantities, so that's a wall. But they're Italian. So, like I said, you guys are getting what I'm putting down. That this is a good card to pick up, most definitely. Like I said, over here, I don't really spend too much time on cards. I try to just cover what I want to cover and move forward. If you guys are picking that up competitively, I don't really know why. If you guys are picking that up for your, just to resell later, I think that's definitely a good move. The only thing that would mess that up would be like a secret rare reprint. So, not a bad move at all. But moving forward here, Cyber Dragon Infinity. This is a card I want to talk about because it goes up in price, lower in quantities. You really want to talk about these. All three of these at the top here, you can pretty much get into these right now for a similar price to what they're going to be. Bottom of the page, they didn't go up much, but these secret rares, bro, these are not the same story. These go up significantly. So $5 or $6 here. You see it goes up quick to $8. We have $9, $10, $12, $14. So this is $14 right here. So, like, I don't know, 15, 17, 20, and then this is unrealistic. So, like I said, you guys can see what it's doing. This is for the mega pack too, bro. So, like I said, I rarely recommend getting the mega packs, but in this scenario, it's very cheap. It's not bad at all. This original print, you'd have to spend around $8 to get into the door, whereas the mega pack, you only spend about $4 to $5 to get into the door. So that's why you guys can see I'm not really, it's not a bad idea to get into the mega pack one. But for this original print, you can get in here like $10. I ignore the heavily plays, but for a mod play, you're start at $10. Light play, $10. But you can see here it goes up very quick. So 14, or this is like 13. Yeah, this is 14 right here. So 14, 15, 16, 18, 20. So then you could just see what happens here. So not a bad pickup here at all. I would say get the first edition from Breakers of Shadow. Get the mega pack if you want the card. You guys got what I was putting down there. But moving forward, I want to talk about Aliber. I personally don't like Despia at all. I think the deck's good. It just annoys the hell out of me how much resources they get off Run Branded Fusion. I feel like the card is absolutely busted and not fair. If I don't have Ash, I feel like I lose the game. And I don't like feeling that way. But, when it comes to this deck, obviously all copies of Aliber are low in price right now. As you guys can see here, $4.50 to get into this card. That is not bad at all. I picked up one of these yesterday for $5 as a throw-in on one of my orders. It was $4.50, so I picked it up just to have an extra copy because I got rid of mine. But yeah, you can see this card goes up significantly. Even with the ultimate rares and the other secret rares, they do the same thing. They go up. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if people are just not needing this card anymore. If they already have their copies, or what the deal is. If we just printed it too many times, I don't even know what the deal is. But these ultis are cheap. They go up significantly. The secrets are cheap and they go up significantly. So I just wanted to cover them real quick. For Golem, this is a card I want to talk about simply because it goes up in price significantly. It doesn't really wait for us either. I recommend strongly getting into these retro packs, getting into the DTs, or getting into the secrets. As you can see with the retro packs here, we're starting at $11. It goes up quickly. 15, 16, 18, 20, and then above 20. So the one thing to keep in mind about these retro pack cards is that these cards were never prevalent. These cards were never like out there for everyone to have. They've always been very rare cards. So they're not, no one's really gonna have many copies of those. So just keep that in mind when picking up cards. Good copy of a card to get because it's rare. Now, with these Pharaonic Guardians, these are absolutely beautiful. I personally have never owned a first edition copy of this card, but if you guys have the money, I would say go and just get into it, bite the bullet. You do have to spend around $22, $25 to get into this card. The first mod play I see here is 23. Yesterday when I was looking at this card, there was a couple more for 25, around 25. So they may have sold, yeah. Let's see. Yep, the mod plate. These are the ones I was talking about. I came here to cover those, to tell you guys to get those, but someone got them. So, with that being said, you know you could still get these for like 30. You know, but after 30 they go up to 40. You know, you can see they go up really quick. That's all I'm saying, pretty much. So, whoever got those 25s was sniping. Sorry for being lazy and not making this video sooner, but you can still get it for 30, and it still goes up significantly. So, we talk, and then like I said, the DTs as well. Check out the DTs as well. But moving forward here, IP Masquerena. I told you guys to get these secret rares for 18 bucks. These secret rares are now 20. Like, it costs 20 bucks to get into these, 22, 23, 24. Like, it costs like 24 bucks to get into a decent copy. This is 24. It costs $24 to get into a decent copy of this. I'm getting hyped, so I'm going to calm down a little bit. You know, I just get excited when I know I talked about some shit and I see it doing what I knew it would do. Like, we knew what's gonna happen. We knew what was gonna happen with these cards, bro. If you look at the OCG lists, bro, they all play this shit. Get into a copy of it while you can. Like I said, you can still get into these for like 18 bucks. I don't think that's bad at all. An original print IP for 18, and that's what it's been for a while, is $18. Of course, like I said, you probably do want the secrets, so that is what it is. But you know, get into a copy of it while you can if you don't have the card, because at that point you're just praying for a reprint. And you don't want to just have to pray for a reprint. You want to have staples that you need. This is a staple link too. You know, takes any 2 monsters as long as they're not link monsters. Even these fucking golds go up in price, bro. You know how I feel about golds. Moving forward, next card I want to talk about, Duelist Alliance. Whether you're competitive in the game or whether you're just looking to sell cards or maybe trying to start your vending collection, I would say you want to get into this card. $2.50 to start. As you can see, $4 or $5 while we're scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. $7, $8, $9, $10. So I would say get into this card for $2.50. Like, I would say pull the trigger for $2.50, $3. Right here, you can get 2 of these and then spend $2.50 and get free shipping. That's what I would strongly recommend. Like, that's just a good ass deal in my opinion. But anyways, we'll move forward here. We have Cosmic Cyclone CR. So I told you guys to get this card back when it was $30. You know, I told you guys back then the card was getting low in quantities and I can see it moving up, but it's just still going up. So if you guys got it, you're chilling. But if you didn't, you can still get into this for 30, 35, well, 40 bucks. We'll just say 40 bucks right now. You know, as you can see, man, it goes up quick, bro. So, you know, we saw this with the Drolls, bro. The card, once it starts getting played, it's going to start going up, bro. This card hits the My Friend Pearly, hits the Field Spell, hits Kashtira Birth, hits any Pendulum Scale from the Super Heavy Samurai deck. So listen, this card is not bad. On top of that, it's printed in CR now. So you don't actually need the ultis, you can get the CR and still have a very nice copy. So I would say if you don't have these, man, you're definitely running out of time, bro. Like, if you don't have these, you may want to pull the trigger while you can, because I'm not spending, you know, no 45, 50 bucks on this card. I'm not spending what it is at now, because you could have got it at 28, but I'm just letting you guys know it still goes up significantly. Now, next card, we have Unending Nightmare. This is a broken ass card. Like I said, with Cosmic Cyclone, it hits all that shit. So anything that's phased up in the back row, it's done. Okay, you can't have anything in the back row. You can't have no scales. You can't have no continuous spell or traps. You ain't getting no field spells. As long as they have life points to pay, you're not getting shit. And it's just that simple. Now, when it comes to, and then you don't have to out much else, because you've already outed all their spell and traps. Once you get rid of the monsters, you win the game. I think this card is really, really solid. I really do. Now, if you don't have the card, then I would say get into it. Now, let's just filter out the first ed so you can get a little bit more of an idea of what I'm saying. You know, filter out the first editions. You have $3, $4 starting. Like I said, get into a playset of these and don't spend for shipping. You know, get into a playset of these and don't pay for shipping. As you can see, without scrolling down, it goes up in price. So, like I said, $4, $5. You know, we're still up to $5, $6 here, $7, $8. 10. Like I said, bro, get into this while you have the chance. The original print Maximum Crisis Unending Nightmare, you need it in your collection. I promise you, you won't regret having that in your collection. Moving forward, we want to talk about Contact C. Like I said, if you guys want to get into a cheap card, get into these Contact Cs, these super rares. These cards are very inexpensive, you know, $1, maybe $1 or $2. And then, like I said, if you get the free shipping, only $1. Like I said, that will go up in price one day. It's the highest rarity of that hand trap, and it's not a terrible hand trap. So I would say keep that in your arsenal while it's cheap. Moving forward, Psy Blocker. Bro, this card is going up significantly. Man, I want to snipe this myself personally and just get it myself. But bro, if you guys are looking at what I'm putting down, get this Star Foil rare while you can. Any of these copies is fine, because they're all going up in price. The secret rares, in my opinion, like I said, they're too expensive, but you could still get into a common for a couple bucks. You know, like I said, same deal with all these sidewalkers. They're just very low in quantities, so we kind of need a reprint. But I'm bringing it up to you guys because it is a good card you can play. A lot of super heavy samurais don't use their normal summon. A lot of decks nowadays don't use their normal summon. It's kind of fucking wild. I be using that normal summon, but like I said, if you guys heard what I was putting down, I always appreciate you guys joining me, man. You guys need to remember to be grateful to those that you love. Remember to tell people that you love them and that you're grateful for them. We're humans and we need that shit. Now, I'm grateful for you. So I love you guys and I appreciate you. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys so much. Take care.